Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Uncomfortable Convos.
What's the deal? Uncomfortable Convos. We live at 8. What's happening, man? How y'all doing up there?
Hit yo. Yep, there you go. Hope everything been smooth though.
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all had a decent week.
Yeah,
We about to get right. We about to get to it in a minute.
So far, so good this week.
Yeah, hope everybody.
Some things are moving as far as like shit I'm trying to do, but other than that, man, got a whole lot to complain about, but ain't nobody listen to me, so I'm just gonna chill, do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, man. Rest up, P&B Rock, man. That was fire. What happened to him, man? He he was a legend for real.
I see everybody saying that, and I ain't never followed him.
Yeah,
I don't know who dude is until his demise.
Really? He made a lot. He had his hands in the music industry, something ridiculous. Like he made beats. He used to ghostwrite all that stuff, man. So he did the damn thing in the music industry for real.
Yeah, I had no clue who he was. Somebody called, and it was Doug, I think. Was like, yeah, you heard about such and such and such. And I'm like, nah, like who was that?
Right.
I was lost. I didn't know who dude was, and then I started to do my research on him, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm like, damn, I had no clue who this guy was.
Yeah, that's messed up though.
Yeah,
Just
sad.
all over the girl sharing the location, like that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's where people got to stop doing stuff in real time because you'll never know who feeling the way. You know what I'm saying? It's people that be feeling the way about other people that ain't even made it nowhere yet. So just imagine the people that made it somewhere. So yeah, man, it's crazy though.
Proof was he was a localist here, but he was a little mainstream through Eminem. But we were the ones who embraced him more. But just him being at the wrong place at the wrong time, man.
Yeah, that's all bad, man. Yeah, I remember you was talking about what was going on in Chicago. So what's the deal with that?
Man, it ain't just Chicago, bro. It's Illinois.
Yeah,
the whole state of Illinois. They passed this purge law. It's not the purge law per se, but you might as well call it the purge because all of these laws that these violations that are under this law are now non-detainable.
right.
Which I read a lot of them off. Was arson, robbery, second-degree murder, threatening, intimidation. The list goes on. So you got these offenses now that are non-detainable. Sounds like non-criminal in my opinion. And not only that, you can't cash out on a bond. They can't hold you.
That's fine, bro. Like the way they setting it up.
More into it, but at the same time, man, Illinois just started some shit that, man, I'm nervous of now. You always hear watch what you watch in Hollywood, shit gonna come true.
Yeah.
Bam, you get hit with this. Like this happened like a couple days ago.
Jesus, man, that's nuts, man.
And I don't know, man. This one right here, and then you got to think about the state of Illinois and one of the wildest cities.
Yeah, they already go crazy out there. They already go crazy out there.
Already wild. So now you got that and these new laws in place. These guys about to go nuts.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. What's up, everybody? We about to get to the topic, man. When is it a good time to choose violence? So. Go ahead, man. When do you think it's a good time?
Oh, shit. The perfect time to choose violence is the right time to choose violence, honestly.
Okay.
You gotta, it all depends on what the circumstances are, and what the situation, you gotta really, nowadays as an adult, you got kids, you have to really be cautious of violence on how you choose, when to choose violence.
Right.
Back in the day, when you didn't have nothing to lose, you didn't have no kids, no real responsibilities, you can say, fuck it, I'm going to go and choose violence all the time.
Right.
But now, it's a different story. But so now you got to be selective, honestly. And you got to be strategic on how you choose violence. Because you can't just choose violence and you ain't got no backup plan. Like, you ain't set up your bond money.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
if you're gonna commit the crime, you know, you got to at least have your bond money set,
Have your lawyer ready.
lawyer money ready, you know, everything. So I think the right time to choose violence is when it's thoroughly needed.
Yeah,
You
like
know, don't choose violence on every single thing because it's like, damn, you're just a wild person.
right.
But yeah, I think violence is very necessary, and sometimes, you know, people can poke the bear a little bit and kind of get you to, you know, try to make you choose violence, you know, a little bit more than what you would like to. But for me, yeah, it's all on how you use it, on when to use it.
I feel like it's very necessary to choose violence when it comes down to protecting your family. Let's say you at the mall and somebody trying to rob you during Christmas shopping and you got the kids with you. That's a choose violence moment for me. Somebody getting shot and you know, people running around, somebody, you know, just trying to shoot whoever. Hey, shoot him too. Shoot him back. Somebody just randomly shooting in the crowd. Oh no, I just came out tonight to have a good time.
Yeah.
And you shooting random people, or you see your op or whatever. Nah, I don't want to catch no stray because you don't know how to shoot, nigga.
Right.
So
Go.
yeah,
Bullets is just flowing; they can hit anybody. And if you got the know-how or the right mind to defend,
right.
you know, and protect in that way, I definitely encourage somebody to do so.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Some people be scared and they got the gun. It's like, well, shit, you got the opportunity to, you know, take out this person who just going crazy, but you gotta have that mind frame, man. You gotta be ready and mentally prepared.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're choosing violence.
Yeah.
When violence is coming at you, you gotta be ready and just, you know, on go. Especially if you protecting your, you know, your kids is with you, your wife, your family members, significant other, whatever, or even just yourself. Period.
Yeah.
You gotta always be ready for that.
I agree.
Choosing it in the right way.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Miss CP, what you think?
I mean, same thing. You definitely gotta weigh your options. Make sure it's worth it, and you won't have nothing to lose.
Yeah, I agree. Do y'all think it's necessary to choose violence over revenge?
What do you mean?
Is it necessary for me to
Like-
over revenge?
Yeah, like
Or
let's say for
revenge.
like let's say for instance, God forbid, I got shot on some bullshit. Nothing that I did. Somebody was just mad at me, or I caught a stray. You gonna go after the killer?
If it was done intentionally, yes.
Got you.
Now my mind frame is y'all better catch him before I do.
Yeah,
That's just gonna be it.
I agree.
You know,
I feel
if it's, you know, a stray, somebody just, you know, probably want to whoop their ass or something.
Right.
Fuck them up for being stupid, but, you know, it wasn't intentional for you.
Right.
So you can be mad as hell at the person for being stupid as shit, but you can't be mad at them because it wasn't, I mean, you can't be so upset because it wasn't intentionally meant for you.
Right.
He was just being a dumbass. Somebody intentionally doing some shit, intentionally trying to do some harm, oh yeah, y'all gotta catch him.
Yeah.
Before I do.
I totally agree, and I feel like, you know, sometimes people confuse revenge with their ego. They'll get mad at somebody for doing something. Let's say, for instance, it's a lot of dudes that can't fight, right?
Right.
Somebody get their ass whooped. Let's say they got their ass whooped and it was unjust. They'll come back and shoot somebody, and that's not right. It's not even just revenge. That's part of your ego working against you because you just got your ass whooped and you can't fight.
Yeah, that's just a weak individual.
Yeah.
You can't take an L. Like, you
Right.
can't get L's. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
But the objective is to not get many L's.
Right.
If you catch one, you know, you gotta just take it and keep it moving. You know, sharpen your jab up.
Yeah,
You know, that's
duck.
all that is. I wouldn't take a L and it's like, oh nigga, get the strap. Like you see now, it just becomes dickhead mode.
Right, exactly. And I think people, you know what the problem is? A lot of people that have guns. I'm for guns, but a lot of the times people be looking to use their gun.
Yeah.
Like they don't have no They didn't run shit at all in their life, or they've been getting bullied the whole time, and all of a sudden they got a gun, and now they tough, and they've been looking for a reason to use that gun. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people, like cops. Some of these cops was punks in high school, and they couldn't wait to whip their gun out and use it for no reason at all, or a reason that wasn't even called for. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how a lot of guys become not punks, but become cops. Either they just want to become cops, or just some people who just get bullied and punked.
Yeah.
When they were, at a young age, and now all of a sudden, oh shit, I got this gun in this badge, and now I'm just gonna show y'all, ain't got no authority at all. Still don't have no authority when they at home.
Exactly, and that be the problem. That's the problem right there.
No authority, but they want to show it out in the street. But
you know what's crazy? At my old job, right? It was this dude. Now, mind you, my old job was very like free to walk in and out of, right? Vendors used to go in there, people selling their food, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, they wanted to get security. Then security disappeared. Security reappeared again. But this time, it got ridiculous. I remember leaving for lunch, coming back. I see cops like around the building with big rifles. So I'm like, what happened? They like, dude went crazy, said he was about to come back up here and shoot the place up. And it was all over a girl. Now, peep this, dog. The girl supposedly she was fine. But he was too insecure to understand that what he had. Like, I guess he never had a fine girlfriend before, so he was tripping like, who else you fucking here? All of that. So she telling him like, dog, I'm not messing with nobody else, and I can't help it if other dudes come at me and try to talk to me. That's gonna happen if I'm an attractive woman.
Right.
He lost his mind. And my thing is this: if you insecure, don't be in a relationship with somebody that you feel like is way above you, to the point where you losing your shit and you threatening to shoot up a whole plant full of people with families and everything else, all because of this one girl.
Man, sad to say that's what a lot of guys are doing out here. Not a lot, but
it's more than enough. It's more than enough. Because the last thing I would want to lose my life over is some ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Now, me, I'm protecting my wife. That's different. But just something I'm hitting at a plant. Listen, and what people don't understand is,
that's my girl.
Yeah, once somebody goes over a certain amount of people in the plant, they're plant property anyway. So it doesn't matter. So if she stopped messing with dude, she was gonna mess with somebody else because the plant take up the majority of your day.
Mm-hmm. But it's always that one. It's always that one person who just got to catch the feelings.
Yeah.
And take it over the top. And it be the ones who ain't had nothing of what she did to him. And he just so, going crazy over it now. Now he can't fucking act or don't know how to fucking behave or don't know how to keep the shit cool. Now he's sweating her like a cardigan.
Right. And that's just, it's sad to like see people like lose their life over another person, and it wasn't that deep. Like I understand certain violence. I never understood the violence amongst men over a woman, and it's that we're outnumbered by women.
Man, it's the ego. That's why I don't understand the I fucked your baby mama shit. If I'm not with my baby mama and doing my thing, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
That's nothing to me, bro. Like, what? You fuck my baby mama? Good luck to you, brother.
Yeah.
Because you don't get her pregnant. But you see the shit I'm going through, so yeah, you fucked her all right, nigga.
Exactly. And you just don't realize that you just fucked your life up too, messing with her.
Man, why would you want? Nah.
Yeah, this is crazy though. Tia, what's up, fam? She said it goes both ways. Yeah, it does go both ways because some women will lose their mind over the dude that they messing with too, and they'll go cutting up some girls too. I totally agree. Mm-hmm. And we talked. For those of you that just tapped in, we talking about when is it okay to choose violence, and we just spoke on about protecting family and everything else. So. It's we just talking about different scenarios where people will use their gun for no reason or catching strays or whatnot, things of that nature. But
Exactly.
we pretty much agree with the fact that protecting your family and protecting yourself is a good way to choose violence. Because and it's not always warranted, but some people get guns. They ain't never been tough in their life, never knew how to fight, and get a gun. Now all of a sudden they tough and they can't wait to use their gun. So we just talking about different scenarios right now for everybody that just chimed in. You know, I kind of understand more about the money aspect than losing your life over the woman. Because the money you taking away from me for me to do whatever I need to do. Because we need money to survive.
Right.
So if we need money to survive, if somebody then stole some money, whatever, I kind of get that, Right. But see, me personally, let's just say somebody stole a large amount of money from me. I'm not gonna get it back if I kill the nigga that stole it. I gotta get it up out of him where it is.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't just about to be walking around with it. You feel me? Yeah. So in that type of situation, I hate to say it, but torture would be involved.
That would be if you get him and he not telling you where the money is, then the torture is involved.
Yeah.
If a guy stole the money, then it's all right. I'm gonna find where you at, and I'm about to go rob you.
Right.
Take my shit back and your shit.
Yeah. See, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So you robbed me, so I'm gonna get my shit back, and I'm gonna rob you for your shit because you robbed me.
Yeah.
Put me at an inconvenience.
Exactly.
So I mean that honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when I ain't got nothing to do, I ain't no dealings with you. I'm on my side. I haven't violated, but you decide that you just, oh man, I'm short and they getting it, so I gotta get it from them.
Yeah, right. And see,
because you're malicious, and now I gotta get malicious back.
Yeah,
that's that karma. People be like, oh man, it's fucked up. No, it ain't. How?
Yeah,
you robbed me.
Exactly. Yeah, Tia said, I don't think you should lose your life to do either. We can make more money. We can't get another spouse. Yeah, you're right about that. But we was talking about not necessarily spouses, just girls that dudes be messing with and be getting in their feelings about and then going crazy and shooting the other man over that woman for whatever reason, whether she was playing them or if somebody just got jealous. That's what we was talking about. Not necessarily the wife. We get the wife. We don't get the regular random women.
He just banging out.
Yeah, it's too many.
You dating.
Women outnumber us, so I never understood that. I never understood the whole, we gotta fight over this girl, or I never understood none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what, guys gotta be honest too, man. About certain things, and that's why a lot of guys fall out, and that is more so the end result is because some dudes don't even be honest. You'll be like, hey man, that old girl you was, hitting, or you been kicking it with, like, is that your girl?
Right.
Oh no, that ain't my girl. That's just some chick I'm banging, whoop-de-whoop. And then next thing you know, the player who asked you about her, he's starting to get up on her, and you start seeing him chatterboxing with her. Now you feeling some sort of way.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, bro, I asked you about it. So
right. So what you mad about? Exactly.
Yeah, dudes don't be honest. If he had said like, oh no, that's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's somebody I'm feeling. I really like her. I'm digging her or whatnot. Then, it's my man to be like, all right, I'll leave her alone, or I still gonna, talk to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That all depends on how close you and that person is.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all got that mutual respect with each other, like, all right, you know what? She a little ski, but I'm just gonna let him keep her.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me a time where you almost chose violence. No matter what it was about or what it was over.
About shit, a lot of times, man. Nigga, when I found out this nigga stole my shoes in high school, actually it wasn't no, just thinking about it, that was violence. Cause I found the shoes that he had on. I'm like, oh, them my shit, bro.
Right.
Let me check the tongue. Boom. Oh man, you know what? Let me tell you, L. Pooh.
No.
Use that. What though? Let me tell you, nigga, them my shits and you stole my shit, and I knew you stole my shit.
Yeah.
Because your locker was right by mine, and I knew something was right, but I didn't want to confront the dude at the time because me and him was cool, and I'm like, nah, I don't know, I don't have no solid evidence, and I don't want to just jump out the roof and ask him. So, I just let time go by. And it's just one day after summer, this nigga was up there with
Damn.
the shoes on.
Got
I'm
him.
like, yo, them my Iversons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, hold up, let me.
The white and red ones?
Nah, they was the Iverson 4s or the Iverson 5s. They was the ones that zip up, and they was the black and white ones.
Oh,
they was the ones I had on my senior picture.
I remember.
I had the, the 03 jersey, Old Park 03 jersey, black jeans, Jabot jeans, and I had the black and white Iversons on.
Yeah.
With the double headbands like, Hove and Nelly was wearing. But I was more so wearing it like Hove, just double stacking it so you can see both colors. Rocker wear, headbands. Man, this nigga, bro, man, he didn't get a chance to say shit. I ain't even fight him. I just popped him one time. Give me my shit. Who still? He took them bitches off. I got my shoes. He was walking home with socks, but I got my shit. Chose violence. I choose violence every time, especially in my young years.
Yeah, I was.
It's not much physically because I ain't get too much of physical shits. But, verbal, going off or checking a motherfucker, it was a lot of times.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you motherfuckers should just call me Mr. Nike because I was quick to check somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody was always getting checked by me, man. I didn't have no filter. I was a hothead and I just didn't care. Like
They got that checking niggas, my manager and supervisor at work.
yeah, see, but they be asking, supervisors always asking for it. The one time I chose violence, actually was in high school. I was in Florida at the time. You know me and how I am about my music.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga broke into my locker and stole my CDs, bro. I was hot and I knew exactly who it was. I just walked straight up to him. I said, bro, look, I know you got my CDs. And I'm out of respect because I know you and we been kind of cool.
Right.
I'm not gonna fuck with you like that, but dog, just give me my CDs. I don't even know where they at, B. All right, bet. I seen the girl that he was messing with. I go. That's my move. I know how to get in niggas' heads. I get to that girl. I get to talking to her, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even tell her what happened or nothing. He come walking up, and he was like, "Hey, why you talking?" That was it. Caught him slipping because he was caught off guard.
Mm-hmm.
He was to him. Exactly. He was mad about. He was mad about me talking to his girl because he knew what I was on, but he didn't know. I was just having a random conversation with her. I wasn't even flirting with her. Right. But he knew how I was in high school about jumping on the girls. Right. So he like, oh, I done stole this nigga CDs. Now he about to take my bitch. That's what he was thinking. Nope. I just wanted to catch you like really disarmed. And yeah. Because he was way taller than me, so I knew his arm reach was gonna be wicked. Oh, yeah, so I had to catch him. I had to sneak him. I knew I had to sneak him.
You had to ding him.
Yeah.
From one on like straight up, it would have been like,
no. Yeah.
We got to work this one.
Yeah.
But I got a story about that. Speaking of CDs, and I chose violence. Actually, it was me and my homeboy Josh. Shout out to my homeboy Josh from Queens, New York, South Side. This dude, he was from Charleston, South Carolina, or Virginia, wherever the fuck he was from. But I had my own room in the basement. And on my freshman year of college, I had that 5-disc CD changer with the woofer and everything. So that bitch used to slap hard. So I had all kind of collections of CDs. I had my Nas, had all my Jay-Z's, had all the mixtapes, had all whatever, Cash Money. I had all Beanie Siegel.
Right.
My catalog book was about this thick. And I had a whole bunch of shit, right? And so, dude, after a while, people started coming to the room like, hey, man, you be banging some nice shit, dog. Where you from?
Right.
I'm from Detroit. Whoop-de-whoop. So, this nigga, he had like a little limp. So, this nigga limping down the fucking hall and shit. So, happened to just see me and my homie now, my brother, I would say, Paris from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. We in there playing Nintendo 64. Just chilling, talking shit. And he comes in and, he's like, oh man, what's going on? My name is Wayne, and, introducing himself. I'm like, what's up, Wayne? I'm Lawrence. This Paris, we, from Brooklyn, from Detroit. My man Javon. So we just introducing ourselves. Let him chill. This nigga looking at my CD book. Now I'm not even paying him no mind. I didn't think that, he trying to steal some shit.
Right.
Whatever. Now this is months after, when I was in school. Man, it wasn't until about maybe a month or two later when I really recognized some shit was missing because there was a lot of shit.
You had a lot of CDs, yeah.
And so I went up to Josh's room, and this nigga, he was mad as fuck. He was like, "Yo, Sam, what the fuck?" He talked real,
Yeah.
Yo, Sam, what the fuck? I ain't got no where my CDs at, Sam? So he got to thinking who was in his room. That night, it was me, Wayne, his roommate, Rodney, and Paris. Now, us, we not gonna steal.
Right.
This Wayne nigga, he, just coming around, and he left kind of suspect. Like he looked at the CD book, snatched what he got, then, all right, y'all, I'm out, and dipped. It was the same, reminiscing, it was the same way how it happened when he was in my room. So, man, we go knock on this nigga door.
Right.
Go knock on his door, right, y'all? I'm gonna get to the story. This is a good one. So we get this nigga. He like, oh man, what's up, man? What's up, man? Chilling in his room. Oh, you listening to some Jay-Z? Oh, okay, yeah. What's up? So Josh, I'm bullshitting. I'm just kind of like talking to the nigga, stalling. Josh went straight to it. He like, yo, son, fuck that. He like, yo, where my CDs? He was like, you was in my room. I ain't seen my CDs after you left. Yo, where my CDs? So Wayne looking like shook, like, oh shit, what happened? What's going on? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
So he's like, no, fuck that, son. Give me your CD book. Let me see your book. And that nigga flipped open that page. And he was like, yo, Detroit, son, ain't this your reasonable doubt? I was like, what? I was like, oh, nigga, I've been looking for this. Woo, 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 woo. I'm thinking my roommate bumped it from me, because he liked Jay-Z too. But he had his own shit. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, yo, Wayne, dog, you got to come upstairs with us. So let's come upstairs. So Josh like, what you trying to do? I said, don't worry about it. I said, make him come upstairs. You got to come upstairs with us. So he came upstairs to their room, the third floor. My room was in the basement, so it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have did nothing. Their room was in the third floor. So we got him in the room or whatever. So I'm like, yo, you in here fucking stealing CDs? I said, dog, like you came into my room. I let you in the room. I let you play the game. Like you smoke weed with us. Like you was like chilling. Man, I was like, man, fuck that. Because he was crippled. So I ain't want to piece him up. So
then he was crippled.
Yeah, he was, he had a little limp and shit. He was doing one of these.
Damn.
So I didn't want to slap him up, but I wanted to make him feel something.
Right.
Like, no, I'm a Scorpio. You gonna feel something, bitch.
Yeah.
So I grabbed this nigga. I said, yo, Josh, open the fucking window.
Oh, shit.
Sucked this nigga head out the window. He was like, hell yeah, son. So this nigga, Josh, he grabbed his
legs,
leg,
yeah.
and I grabbed his other leg, like, hell yeah, nigga. So, yeah, you stealing CDs and shit, and punching them in the legs and shit, punching them in the side. Like, yeah, you bitch. Like, you stealing CDs. And my roommate, Paris, he videotaped and took pictures.
Oh, my God.
And
nigga,
and we had held the nigga legs. I mean, he was like, nah, don't drop me, nah, like screaming outside. Like, if we had to drop this nigga, I wouldn't be sitting here, bro. He'd have been toast.
Yeah, he'd have been out of there. He'd have been grits.
So, holding his leg, he out the window screaming. We posing for the picture and shit, whoop-de-whoop. So we let him up. I'm like, dog, man, if you ever fucking steal, dog, we gonna beat you down.
Yeah. Because
that was some bullshit, man. I was really mad because, like, I was looking for some CDs for a while, and those were the CDs that he had. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I let you in the room.
Listen, I'm not making fun of nobody that is crippled. It's just the story is funnier because he is. Because all I'm picturing now is somebody going in the room like this, and then looking through the CD book, and then, all right, man, I'm out of here.
That nigga limped in the room. He had a beater on. He was real skinny, and he had like a condition or whatever with his skin, so he couldn't grow hair.
Gotcha.
I ain't trying to make fun of that, but. He had a condition where, something happened when he had a limp. And not to make fun of that, but that's just what he had.
Right.
And then he came in my room and stole my shit. So, nigga, I was punching him in that leg, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Dog, that's crazy.
Real demonized shit, because I ain't give a fuck, man. And I don't condone that kind of violence, Because that's some real fucked up shit. But
Yeah.
you got somebody that steal from you.
Yeah, and act like they cool. Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. You gotta.
I want to say in the most recent time I chose violence though. It was probably around the time like probably a few years ago, and shit was crazy with me and my wife, man. Like the ex was on some bull, you know, people coming by, just, you know, a bunch of little stupid stuff was going on. We getting threatened, people posted up that we ain't never seen it over at our crib before and all of that stuff. And you know, one day I just went stupid, like, cause you know, somebody was talking about some, we got it's people looking for you and all of this and that, and I snapped, dog. I was like, listen, if anything happened to, because the target around the time was supposedly my wife. So I'm like, listen, I went so stupid. I called and left a voicemail. That's how mad I was. I said, lay one hair on my wife, bro. I bullshit y'all not. I will take out your entire fucking family. And I meant every word of it. Because I'm not no thug. I'm not no gangster. But I'm down to protect mine at any time. And I know the thugs and I know the gangsters. It ain't nothing to make a phone call and get shit done. It's nothing. And I was this close. I was so close to saying, fuck it. I had a whole plan. Like, all right, bro, shit about to get weird because somebody don't know how to get out their feelings over me moving on with my life. Fuck it. And if you not doing what's best for my kids anyway, what's the point of you being here anyway? Right. But if man, I'm telling you, that was the time that I really was like on some other shit. Like, I was like waiting for my wife to even say that she got scared about something. I was about to lose my shit. I was gonna lose my shit. Like, that was
you get when it comes down to protecting, you know, you get in a whole different mode. Like,
yeah.
You just turn into a person that you honestly never thought that you were.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't even really know their capabilities until they get into a certain situation.
Absolutely.
You know, there's people who are actually out here killers that don't even know that they're killers yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't done it or gotten put in that position to be a killer. But they don't know that they got the instinct to be. Some people may not even have the instinct to be. They'll just be so scared and frightened, like, oh shit. Some people like, oh fuck that.
Yeah, I know. I know I got the instinct, and I felt it. Like, I was talking to my wife about it one day, and I was like, dog, if anybody like took it to that point, I know I would kill him and feel nothing. I don't know what it is, but I feel it in me already, and this ain't got nothing to do with me doing jail time or nothing like that. I felt this way prior to me going to jail. Like, dog, I know I would just take somebody out and not give no fucks. Yeah. Like, if need be, not over no stupid stuff. I mean, legit shit.
Yeah, like if you really gotta take somebody out.
Yeah.
And mostly if you ever get to that point, it's somebody who trying to do something to you.
Yeah.
Or somebody who you know close to you. So shit, that's overprotective mode. You stepping in going crazy.
What gave me the inclination that I knew I wouldn't be feeling no way if I did have to take somebody's life is because it's certain things that's happened to me in my life to where I don't get scared of nothing. Like, prime example, me and my wife went to Atlanta, right? We go to the Trap House Museum. First time going, right? Dudes come out of nowhere as soon as we walk in this room with fake guns. All the girl is me, my wife, and just a bunch of random chicks from another place. Right. And they all screaming, but I'm just, hey, what up, though? I didn't get scared. And I'm like, damn, what's wrong with me? I should have been scared, but I wasn't. So I'm like, okay, it's maybe God just wired me different. I don't know. But I don't be scared about the little stuff that other people be scared about.
Probably because a lot of people we've been put in a lot of positions, or we've seen a lot of people get put in some positions. So when something is presented to you, something's going on, you're like, oh shit. Just like, prime example, when you hear gunshots in the hood, most of the times, if it's not right there, you know, you doing like this, or if you hear them, you like, oh yeah, that's some gunshots.
Right.
And you keep it moving. It's no
big deal.
Reaction to you. It's nothing big. It's nothing exciting. It's just like, oh shit, that happened.
Right.
And you really not paying no attention to it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a whole plethora of things. But for me, yeah, some things just not surprising to you.
Yeah.
Like seeing a person get pistol whipped. I've seen that a lot. That ain't surprising.
Yeah, it's not. Man, CP.
As fucked up as that is, but hey, it happens.
When was the time you felt as though you was gonna choose violence, or you did choose violence?
I don't think I would ever choose violence because I feel like I have a lot to lose. Only thing I would say, like I said, if somebody broke into my house and scared me or tried to hurt me or my family, like I will shoot to kill.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't feel like it's ever, like if something happened to you, my kids, I'm not going to choose violence because it's not going to bring me back what I've already lost. And then on top of that, I'm going to lose some more.
True. So there was never a time like violence, it ain't just guns. Punches getting thrown, that's violence too. So there's never been a time where there was a time where you just like, you know what? I wanna swing on this person, but I'm not. I'm a fall back.
I mean, I've had a situation where someone tested my motherhood, my patience. Like when it comes to my baby, I learned. I was always very intimidated, but when I had my baby, I think she was the reason where I got my courage from.
Yeah, she gave you your strength for sure.
Yeah, she gave me my strength. So when I was tested when it came to her, I actually didn't know in me that I had it in me to like throw a punch.
That's what's up. Hey, it is what it is. You have to make, at that point, this is what people don't understand. Thug or not a thug, gangster not a gangster, everybody has a limit. I don't care if you Screech from Saved by the Bell or Tommy from Power Rangers. Somebody's gonna have a breaking point and somebody gonna get hurt.
Right.
It don't matter. It does not matter. And people need to stop playing games with people. Like stop testing your limits just because you think, oh, I know this person ain't gonna do nothing because he ain't never been in the streets. No, that's not. That's probably the last person you really want to test.
Yeah.
But I feel like after a while, especially a violence amongst us, at some point it has to stop because at the end of the day, this is what only once race of people want this to happen, but like it don't have to be like this.
We choose violence all the time.
Yeah, we don't. Me personally, I would rather if the thing, whatever the hell the problem is between me and another man, especially another black man, if we can't solve it with a conversation, let's just go to the boxing ring. Like for real. That's the best way. To me, that's the best way to do it. If words ain't gonna solve the situation.
Yeah. Nobody dies.
Yeah.
Nobody gets severely hurt. Somebody may get knocked out.
Yeah, somebody may get knocked out, but you can come back from that.
All right, wake up, and then you back and you doing your thing. You just got to catch the L or try to get a rematch, and then that's about it. But yeah, I feel you. I don't think that we should always should be the first result is to choose violence. It's just that we so violent too at times, and we so, conditioned in a way to just be so hateful towards each other. That's just the first thing that that we think of, because we think that makes us feel better.
Right.
If we do something, bodily harm to somebody, or it's a lot of choosing violence without even actually being violent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can set somebody up to, either lose something that they, possession of theirs.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of ways that you could choose violence, but just not physically doing something. Throwing your little stones and hiding your hand.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
A lot of that shit happens a lot.
The topic is choosing when is it okay to choose violence? But we gonna switch things up a little bit. We lost the episode, remember, because when we was talking about violence and music, we could tap back into that. There was a time where music wasn't about violence, and everything was pretty much party time. Everything happy go lucky. The rappers back in the day was talking about fighting up against the police. That was about it. Yeah. But it wasn't just kill this nigga, he the op, and all that stuff that's going on right now. Do you think that the youth has taken what these rappers are saying too far?
Yeah. Yep. Today's music, it went back to the NWA days, but it got worse because even though we had a lot of NWA groups, Death Row, the Dog Pound, you had really like hardcore street groups.
Yeah.
A lot of people, as far as the rappers are concerned, they wasn't dying like that. Like all the shit that Ice Cube said to NWA when he left.
Yeah. Nobody got hurt. Nobody.
Snoop beef.
Yeah.
The Death Row beef with or Suge Knight beef with Snoop, or just all this other beef that's going on that was real street.
Yeah.
You didn't hear too many rappers out here just dying. Now these rappers don't give a fuck. These kids do not care, bro. That's why I think the hip hop culture today is trash.
Think about all the rappers we've lost since Big and Pac. It's been a lot of rappers lost to violence, bro.
Yeah.
And within recent years, we lost Nip. What's my man's Dolph?
You got to think about X.
Yeah,
X.
What the?
But X, the dude XXX.
Oh, XX. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was killed.
Yeah.
King Von, he was killed.
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
Young Dolph. He
Yep.
was killed.
That's what I just
Nipsey
started.
Hussle, he was killed. This guy just
PNB Rock just died.
Rock, he was killed, and there's more. It's a whole lot more missing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, and that's because the hip hop culture today, or rap culture today, is completely fucking trash.
Yeah. I
It's
think
been trash for a while, and it was actually trash when we was growing up, but we was just so going through the motions and listening to music and accepting for what it was. But the shit was trash, bro. The shit is horrible.
you know what's crazy though? Back when we was like really just getting into hip hop, we wasn't really tripping off of the violent aspect of it. Like I would listen to Pac, Shorty Want to Be a Thug, and Not Want to Be a Thug. I just like the song.
Right.
I would more so lean towards Hove when he was rapping about some player shit because I wanted to be more like a player than I wanted to be a thug.
Right. That was our lane.
Yeah.
That's where we fit in at. We fit into more of the player style than the thug style. We could have, especially me, I could have, if I'd have stayed in Highland Park, possibly could have took that lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when we moved to the suburbs, it got a little calmer, it got a little cooler. Didn't have to be so mean.
Right.
Didn't have to be, be on guard or be on the defense. It was more lax. So I'm like, oh, I could just really let my hair down and be on some cool shit.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
So once I got with the friends I had, and then making more friends, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to just be cool.
Right.
And once I started being cool, started to feel myself a lot more and want to be the player. Like when Mace came out, the movie How to Be a Player came out. Jay-Z, Scarface, he had some tracks. Too Short, like that's all we knew. Pimps and players and all that shit. And that shit wasn't doing nothing but just putting us in a situation where we're not taking care of us and doing what we supposed to be doing. Focusing on how to, just imagine if they had a lot more positive records.
Yeah, it'd be different.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get some money and make sure you own your purpose or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of that. Just imagine
if it was more rappers like that.
More of that message in those times.
Yeah.
With the influence that they had.
Yeah. If it was more, I feel like if it was more rappers like Nas, because he was really like on the, he talked about the street life, but he talked about positive things as well.
He gave you the stories of the street life,
right?
Of what the possibilities.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I ruled the world, I know I can. So yeah, we was talking directly to the kids. HP Shea, he said, to be honest, no, I think they doing exactly what the music is telling them. For one, they promote they promote all kinds of drugs besides weed. So the interpretation of what they saying is more minuscule. Okay, well, That's true. That is true to an extent. However, the drugs that get promoted, I feel like that became more of a thing because of the new age rappers. The new age rappers came out. They start talking about using the drugs instead of selling the drugs.
Right.
When they came out talking about using the drugs, it wasn't really much violence in the rap like that. Like,
Fuck that up.
yeah,
Who started that shit?
honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, I can't say Lil Wayne. No, yes, the fuck I can. He made it popular.
There
He
you go.
made that shit fucking popular. Him, then Eminem came with the ecstasy pills.
Well, Eminem came. Well,
The
Eminem.
lean was already here.
Right.
Lean was already here through them Houston niggas. They started doing that shit. Yeah, lean from Houston, then I think it was Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. That crowd started doing that, and Philly too.
Yeah.
Philly was doing that shit a little bit.
We
But
gotta
when
listen.
Wayne started doing it,
You said we got a listener want to join. Go ahead.
when Wayne started to do it, it was a everybody.
What's the deal, fellas?
What's the deal? What's up, my man Shay? What's happening, baby?
Yeah, like I was saying,
Oh yeah, we
I think no, they ain't. I think they doing what they supposed to be doing with what the music telling us. Is because when I say that they promoting more drugs, like besides the weed, for what you telling me, the influence, I'm gonna think about it in a totally different light because of the drugs and everything that I'm on. I'm seeing it in a totally different light. The old music was telling us take care of the block, take care of our family, take care of your women in your life, ain't killing no kids and none of that type of stuff. So now with the promotion of the drugs and the music, now you ain't seeing nobody taking care of the block. You ain't seeing nobody taking care of the women. And to hold your own is a force of back then it was a force of defense. You come over here bothering me, that you got a whole lot of smoke coming. Now to hold your own in the music, now they going out and making a name for themselves doing useless, pointless violence, thinking that means something. Oh, well, such and such, we spinning the block and this and that or whatever. That's not what that means, bro. You come around here bothering us, yeah, we gonna come at you. Not you hear this nonsense and you juiced up on perks and all this other stuff, and now you want to go ride around the corner and go spin the block on somebody just because y'all was beefing over the internet. You see what I'm saying? They out here shooting each other for $5 dice games. We wasn't doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why I think that they doing exactly what the music is telling them to do. It's just they hearing it differently than what they hearing it because they minds is totally messed up in a whole different route than what we were.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of harsher drugs.
Yeah, way harsher. You know, they like for instance fentanyl. They get excited about that. Like, dog, that can kill you. I'll be all right if I take a little bit. Like, what?
Yeah.
I've heard a person say, "Well, they died."
They catching them.
And it felt good.
Dog, yeah.
Like,
What? Yeah. It's weird. It's weird, man. You're right though. You're right about that. They are hearing what they want to hear and running with it. So that's a big problem. But then let me ask you something about do you think the violence in the music game now is worse than what it was?
Hold on, I'm about to run to a little quiet spot. Oh, excuse.
Yeah.
So I can hear your question good.
yeah, go ahead, bro. I know you out there. You working hard, brother. Thank you for having
Now
me.
you said, do I think that what?
I was asking you, do you think the violence in the music industry is worse now than it was back in our day when we was growing up?
Do I think the violence in the music industry now is worse than what it was when we was coming up?
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
I do.
Okay.
I honestly do.
I agree too.
But I think it's more senseless violence than opposed to what we came up with.
Right. Because most of when we started talking about violence, we was talking about going up against the police. That's how the Crips and Bloods got started.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, most definitely, man.
And then again, I think our violence was more so in a defense mechanism. I don't know. We wasn't necessarily just, you had nothing is 100%. So I just think you didn't have as many senseless uh killings and everything back in our day than it was now. Back in
Yeah.
our day, the prostitution game, drug game, all the certain types of games that get you killed.
Right.
Nowadays is you can't even talk to somebody wrong. You everybody in their feelings. Oh, you owe me $10 in a dice game, and it's coming to gunplay. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Just like that house over there, whatever the case may be, when them two boys ran up in that dude's house, and the sister had them boys run up in there,
Yeah,
and
that's fucked up. That's alcohol.
and the dude shot both of them. You see, and the dude shot both of them. Back in our day, we know you ain't going over nobody's house and running up in there like that. Nowadays, these dudes got King Kong balls and think that we running up in here bare knuckles, like we ain't got something up in here to let you know don't come up in here.
Right. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Shay. Do you think right now that the hip hop, or I would say hip hop, but the rap culture or rap music is trash for the black community right now?
Said, do I think it's trash for our community?
Yeah, do you think hip hop is trash for the black community?
I think it's trash all the way around.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if we sit back, this is just my opinion,
No, go ahead.
but if we sit back and dissect older artists versus new artists today, there's not many new artists that's in mainstream circulation regularly that has a good message, like how y'all said Nas or KRS-One. We don't have those types of rappers, and those types of rappers that we do have like that don't get the light. The J. Cole, the Kendrick Lamars. I just seen 50 Cent say that those are, and Jay-Z, that those are logical rappers. So, but they get pushed to the backside because of the toxic nonsense that's not out in the forefront.
Big Sean too.
Yeah, Big Sean.
Big Sean too. All those types of rappers, the today's age, we do have, but they don't get the light like our old rappers did. That got the light that was pushing that type of message.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really makes the music trash now.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. We appreciate you coming on, bro. For
Definitely
real.
appreciate you, Slick.
Yeah.
You know, be
Man, you know it, I wish, man, y'all time is just be, I'm in here on the workforce, but I had to cut out some time to come slide in on my boys for a minute.
For sure,
we appreciate you, my dude.
Appreciate that, man. And I'm gonna need you soon, man. We're gonna do some iron sharpening iron segments, and you definitely was a guy I had in mind to be like a guest panelist on the show. So we'll try to work it out where we can get you on. We can, make it to where, we all together or whatever, so we can get that shit, bro. Because you definitely have our opinionated brother, and I'm glad you tapped in because
definitely, bro.
You give your perspectives.
Definitely, bro. You keep it going, my dog. Appreciate y'all boys, man.
Appreciate it.
We gonna kick it this weekend, man.
No doubt.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Was one of my brothers, one of my guys in my got a whole group chat. Me, Dez Cortez, him, Van, Tony, man. We text each other, just be talking shit, man. Having a, fellas.
That's good to have though, because little do people know. Another thing that can keep violence down is when men have time to talk to other men about whatever the hell is going on in their life.
Yeah.
That can keep down a lot of shit. Look, I remember one time, it had been like, I don't know how long since I had went and hung with the homies.
Mm-hmm.
I go out with the homies. I had a time in my life, and all I feel like I needed that probably every once in a blue moon, because it gave me a certain type of release that I can't get nowhere else. Just hanging with the homies, and it helped me clear my mind. I felt better. I felt like I was on some type of high. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just having to kick it with the homies and just talking about whatever the hell been going on, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And it was good. Like I think that's necessary, especially with black men.
When you are able to kick it with the homies, it gives you that just, it's that couple hours of no responsibility, none of that shit that you outside, it don't matter in the room.
Right.
At this moment for a couple hours, because we all in here, we vibing, we chilling, we having a good old time, reminiscing about old shit. We're not thinking about, what's going on, in the real world. We just in here just
right
to ourselves. So, yeah, man, it's good to have that, and especially when you got good brothers who allow you to vent about anything that is going on in your life. Like, sometimes we may come together and we may, talk briefly, like, man, I'm going through this with, my lady, or I'm going through that with my lady, or hey, damn, you going through the same shit.
Right.
Then you guys can say y'all stories, or you sharing the stories amongst everybody giving advice. Yeah. To each other for everybody's situation.
And it could be
That's
helpful.
real friendship.
Yeah, and it could be helpful too.
That's
like
brotherhood.
I've talked to you about issues with my wife. You talked to me about issues with your wife. I talked to my homeboy Tiz. I talked to my homie Black. Like we all talked and gave each other solid advice. Right. It's different talking over the phone versus being present and doing that shit right then and there. Right. Just chilling, drinking, smoking something, whatever. But little do people know that helps keep men from snapping and choosing violence. Mm-hmm. They just need some time away from everything for a minute and release. So yeah, man, I feel like this was an important topic. We definitely appreciate those of you that tapped in. Even if it was brief, came jumped in and out. That's cool. But this was a must needed topic. Huh?
So I'm just saying to the listeners, man, thank y'all for tapping in. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Even if it's a few minutes y'all listening in, I'm pretty sure y'all catch the playbacks. Yeah. When you catch the playbacks, you're going to see some funny shit, trust me. Right. When I drop the videos tomorrow, I'm going to capture everything, man. So, yeah, just stay tuned, man. We got a lot of different things we're going to start cooking out, trying to get our YouTube shit up. So, make sure y'all follow our YouTube and go on our TikTok page, Instagram TikTok, page, follow.
On TikTok is UC Podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then on YouTube is straight up Uncomfortable Conversations Podcast. So make sure y'all subscribe because pretty soon we will not be on Instagram.
Nah, don't do
another. Yeah, so we definitely gonna do that. And make sure y'all join us for next week's topic as well. We're gonna talk about stress in the workplace environment. And how y'all handle that.
Y'all take that shit home and beat y'all husbands and wives up.
Right.
About some work stress about this punk ass nigga at work.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. So make sure y'all tap in with us next week, same time. Y'all already know what it is. Indeed.
Yeah, know that.